What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day, and this is one of my grandpa's old masks. Now, what are we doing with this old rotten mask? That is right, this thing is very, very old. I'm guessing early 90s, although I've done absolutely no real research on it. It is one of those old Topstone Sri Lanka masks, and it is obviously falling apart. So, it's a terrible old mask, it's in terrible shape, but it's sentimental, so can't just get rid of it. So what are we gonna do? Well, today's video is a pretty simple one. We're just going to be putting this thing behind glass. A very simple, quick, and easy video to show you guys that not everything like this is trash. If it's sentimental to you, then it's sentimental to you. You shouldn't have to get rid of it, and we are going to show you how this could be a nice little addition to your collection still. Whether it's rotting, falling apart, just not that cool of a mask, if it is something that is close to your heart, then it should stay that way. So in today's video, we are going to be putting this guy behind glass, and that is it. Something as simple as getting a little case for something like this can turn it into something very, very cool. Now, I have wanted to do this for quite some time, but I've just had so much going on, and now that content is starting to slow down again, I figured why not knock it out? And although there is not much to it, this is just something that I wanted to do. This is a little personal passion project, and I can't wait to see this guy behind glass in a case and in the collection where he deserves to be. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Now, I really like the way that this guy sits just like this. So we are going to be going for some sort of rectangular shaped shadow box display case, and we are going to set it in there just like this. However, we don't have the case yet, so we are off to Hobby Lobby to go grab a case, and we will come back and get this guy situated. Just Chillicothe stuff. So, here we have the display. I was worried at first this thing was kind of hiding and I could not find the right shape. I found a square one that was pretty close, almost grabbed it, and then on the way out of the aisle, I saw this thing and thought that it was perfect. So, basically, all we're gonna do is take the stuff that's in there out, get this thing set in there the way that we want it, and get this hung up somewhere special in the building, because I am a hoarder, and even though I have more copies of this mask in great shape, I just can't get rid of my grandpa's original. So, we are giving it a forever home behind glass, and it will go somewhere and just look nice, okay? Okay. Huh. Doesn't really sit the way that I want it to, so I may have to go back in and adjust this a little bit, get it to lay a little flatter, because I don't like the fact that it's so creased and crinkled and kind of shoved down on itself. So, let's try that again. All right, what do you think? Took a couple tries to get that right, but that is okay because rearranging this thing is half the fun. This is a little build. It is a very small and minute build, but it's a build nonetheless, and this is just something cool that we can come up with. So obviously this thing is still laying in there pretty creased and wrinkled, but I really like the way that it displays this way rather than the two other ways that we had it in here. So it just took a couple tries to get right, but now that it is right, I really, really like it. And to be honest, it doesn't really matter because this is a rotting mask that is just going to continue to rot, and we get to watch that over the course of its lifetime and our lifetime or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, now we have to find a place to put it, and that is pretty much it for today's little project video. Just one of my grandpa's old original masks that I could not bring myself to get rid of, even though it was steady falling apart, and I have other copies. I am a hoarder, I guess. But regardless, this thing looks cool, and I am pretty stoked with it. And this is just a nice little video to show you guys that you can do little stuff like this for cheap when you don't have masks coming in, if you have a mask falling apart on you, or if you're just bored. These things are display worthy and they should be treated like such. So with all that being said, I think that pretty much does it for today's video. I am going to go ahead and leave you guys with a nice up close look of this piece behind glass to show you just how classy it looks, because it doesn't really matter what you put in a display case. You could put a turd in here and it would look like a prestigious turd. So thank you guys very, very much for watching. Hope that you guys have enjoyed this little one. If you have, make sure to go ahead and leave a like on it and comment down below if you don't mind. It really helps the channel out. With all that being said, this has been AJ Good here at the House of Masks, telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol, and yes to cool small projects, and we'll see you guys in the next one.